Hey everybody, welcome back. I am bored. COVID made me bored, and today at the table, I am taking a look at Throw Throw Burrito. This is a game by the same minds that came up with Exploding Kittens, which I've never played. This is definitely a deviation from some of the other games that I've video recorded and also in my collection, as this was a gift given to my daughter, and it's sort of a lightweight, fun game that they thought would be kind of hilarious, and it kind of is, depending on the age group. And I believe they have another variation of this, Throw Throw Avocado, and possibly something something taco, but I'm not 100% sure. But the one I have here is the Throw Throw Burrito, which plays very similar to when I was growing up in high school at least, spoons, where you had to collect, I think it was four of a kind or whatnot, five of a kind or something like that. And then there were four spoons or five spoons, one shy of the number of people in the group. And as soon as you collected five of a kind or four of a kind or whatever, um, I guess five of a kind doesn't exist, so ignore that. Four of a kind, and you grab a spoon. As soon as a person grabs a spoon, everyone else has to grab a spoon as quickly as possible. The last person who doesn't grab the spoon is out of the game. And then you continue and you reduce the number of spoons given the number of players. So it was kind of a player elimination and sort of very dexterity who can grab the spoon the fastest. So this plays very, very similar, except that instead of grabbing a spoon, you are going to throw a burrito. So I'm just going to go through very quickly the game. And you'll see that you get these two very kind of cute looking burritos that you're actually going to be throwing at each other. And the gameplay is very simple. It's for ages 7 and up, and it's considered a party game. And it's for 2 to 6 players. I'm going to take out the two burritos here so that you can see. And I'm assuming that, I don't know, the people who created this game just wanted something funny and silly for family game night and whatnot. So it's very straightforward. You can actually look at the back of this box and you can see that that it's got basically the instructions right outlined. You're going to be trying to collect three of a kind to gain points, and the more points you get, you'll be declared the winner. You'll be declared the winner at least in the round. So there are 2 rounds, and the first round you'll play through it. Second round, at the end of it, if the person who won the first round is still the winner for the second round, they are declared the ultimate winner. However, if there is a different winner in the second round, then you sort of have a burrito duel to determine really who is the ultimate burrito thrower winner, point gatherer. So in the game, you're going to have a deck of cards, and you're going to have, I believe, 15 cards dispersed amongst the players, 2 to 6. And I think that number is about average. I don't think that it changes based on player count. And it's going to be made up of these cards. Different cards that you're going to get and that you'll be matching. And do these cards have anything significant? No. They're just logger dogger, licky chicky, just silly words, play on words that they've created. And basically, ultimately, what you're trying to do is match three of a kind to put down in front of you to earn a point. You get a point for every three of a kind that you match, and you will get 2 points if you match what they have as battle cards. And the battle cards are slightly different. You will have 4 different battle cards that you could potentially get. First one is the Burrito Brawl. Well, actually, 2 of them Burrito Brawl, but different colors. And when you're matching three of a kind, they have to be 3 of the same color. So, for example, in this case, if you're going to match Burrito Brawl, it would be 3 pink ones. You can't match a green and a pink and another pink and then put it down. That doesn't do anything. You can also match the Burrito Duel as well as the Burrito War. Now, when you do the match, and like I said, you're trying to match 3 of a kind, you put them down in front of you, and you're continuing to try to match so that you can get as many points as you can. When you match these cards, they're worth 2 points, and on top of that, they will initiate your Burrito War of some kind, or Burrito Battle. So Burrito War is kind of an all-out war. So if I collected 3 of these, I put them down in front of me. As soon as I put it down, I would declare Burrito War, and these 2 burritos would be laid out sort of in reach of everyone, and everyone is involved in this war. Obviously, if you have 6 players, you only have 2 burritos. So it's the fastest people to grab the burrito and then give it a wallop chuck at the other person, I assume, who has burrito, or anybody, I'm assuming. Let me see. Let me just double check. So in the war, including yourself, you want to grab the burrito as quickly as possible and throw it at any player. And that declares you the winner of that brawl or that battle. And then the person who lost the battle gets issued a token. I'll get to that in a minute. You've got this one, the burrito brawl, and that is where the person who, if I match 3 of these pink ones, and I put it down, and I declare burrito brawl, the person on my left and person on my right declare war against each other. So they each have to grab one burrito, throw it at each other as quickly as possible. The first person to get hit by the burrito loses that battle, and they get a injured burrito token, which incidentally looks like this. So, and the other card that you can have is the burrito duel, which is between 2 people, any 2 people. So if I match 3 of a kind of these, I put it down, burrito duel, and I would declare, I can choose, including myself, 2 people that would be involved in the brawl, or in the duel, sorry, in the war between those 2. They would each take their burrito, and I assume since it's between 2 people and it's not sort of quick wits, you can count down 3, 2, 1 burrito, and I believe that's what it says in the instructions, and they throw it at each other. Loser of that match gets that injured burrito token. So very straightforward, not complicated, but the way you collect the cards is kind of interesting. You'll each get a stack, a personal stack of 15 cards. Any of the remainder cards will be placed in the middle as a sort of communal stack, and it's all simultaneous play. You'll be drawing 5 cards into your hand, and you can never have more than 5 cards in your hand. So you're always discarding down to 5. Where you discard it will be in the discard pile of the person on your right. So I'll be drawing out of my personal pile, and if I need to, draw out of the communal pile. And then any cards that I want to keep, I keep. Then I have to discard whatever cards I don't want, down to a maximum of 5 card hand, to the discard player on my right side. And it's going to go around in a circle. So you're essentially passing cards around and around and around until you collect all the points, 3 of a kind, as many as you can. And then if you so happen to get those burrito war or burrito war cards, then you'll initiate the burrito war depending on the card, and whoever loses those battles will be issued one of these 6 injured burrito tokens. Once these are all distributed, the round ends. And then whoever has the most points at the end of that round, for that first round, will be given the Fear Me burrito token. And this person then is, for that round, declared the winner. Then you'll go through a second round, exact same setup. And if the Fear Me person still, in that end of that second round, still has the most points in that second round, he or she is declared the winner of all winners. But if there's a tie, so for example, in the second round, someone else has a higher points than the Fear Me winner from the first round, then those 2 will go into a duel, and obviously the loser of that battle is a really bad burrito, and the winner is declared the triumphant Fear Me squared. So I'm just gonna quickly just set up the table. I'm not gonna play it because I can't. It's very impossible to play this solo, but I'll give you an idea of what it looks like in terms of the flow of the game. And then, but I'm pretty sure that it's self-explanatory. Nothing tricky. There's no way to sabotage your other players. Very minimal interaction up until the point where you have some kind of burrito battle. But I'll set the table up, give you a show of what it looks like, and I'll be back. See you soon. All right, I'm back. I've got my table set up for an explanation overview of Throw Throw Burrito. And I'm doing a 3-player setup. It does say 2 to 6. I think there are some special rules when it comes to having a 2-player battle. And also if you have a small room or whatnot. This is a chuck the soft squishy burrito, which by the way, it is quite squishy. And it is soft, but I wouldn't say this is like squishy mellow soft. So if you throw it hard enough, you'll feel it. It's not like you're not going to feel it. So I think there are some online reviews that said, "Oh, it's ultra soft. You'll never feel it." No, you feel it. You feel it for sure if you throw it hard enough. But it's still soft regardless. Um, so I've got a three-player setup, and each player here, 1, 2, and 3, they each have their own personal draw pile. So it's 15 cards that they'll be drawing from. If they run out of their personal draw pile for whatever reason, they can choose to draw from any one of the two communal piles. I think I had mentioned that there's just one. There's actually two. I think it's mainly for larger groups where you can just quickly reach. Again, it's all shuffled, so it doesn't really matter. And I've got my injured burrito tokens, the burrito brews as they call it. And once those are all distributed, that ends the round. So at any point when everyone's ready, they'll each have their hand of 5 cards, maximum 5, and you'll say 3, 2, 1 burrito, and then you start. And what you'll be doing is you'll be drawing a card from your personal pile into your hand and discarding a card so long as you only have a maximum of 5 cards in your hand. So here you can see that I've got a couple options at least on each side. So already I have 2 that I could potentially match on this side. And remember, you're trying to match 3 of a kind, so 3 of the same card and the same color, I guess, especially when it comes to the burrito cards. And you'll earn 1 point for every trio that you gather, and you earn 2 points for every burrito card trio that you get, 3 of a kind. So here I might just choose to say I want to. This one's got to kind of spread out, so I might want to discard this. I'm going to draw a card from here. I got jelly, which I think I'm going to keep because I already have 2, and the card that on this left player here, I'm going to discard this into the discard pile over here for this person. This person might want to get rid of their jelly, and it's going to get tossed up there, and they'll draw a card, and they've got floaty goaty. This person might, they've got a full spread, but they've got the goth sloth. He's going to discard sharky, draw a card, and it's logger dogger. And then the play will continue. As I draw a card, logger dogger, I might pass that off. I'm going to draw this card. It's floaty goaty. I might keep that one, and I might get rid of meow cow. And then I believe when you're discarding, you should be discarding it. I don't think it matters face down or face up, because at the end of the day, it's going to be a full-on mess. But what will happen is you'll be drawing your cards, and then you're going to discard. You're supposed to discard them face down. So you'll discard them face down, which honestly is kind of cumbersome, but they're going to be face down. I'm going to keep it face up. Well, no, I'll just keep it face down, like that, face down, into this discard pile. Okay. And then this person might draw a card. They got sloth gone. So here we go. So I'm going to discard logger dogger into this discard pile, and I'm going to take my 3 sloth goths, and I would play them in front of me. Okay? And that earns me 1 point so far. And then as you see, I'm down to 2 cards, and I could draw 3. Oh. So I'm back to a complement of 5, and then we would continue. Obviously, they don't see what's going on. Your other players are continuing to draw and discard cards until they get what they want. Oh, and here we go. So I drew a burrito brawl. So I'm going to play these 3 in front of me, which earns me 2 points right off the bat. I declare a burrito brawl. And for burrito brawl, that's when the player on your left and right, so in this case, obviously this person and this person over here, as soon as it's declared burrito brawl, they have to grab their burrito as quickly as possible, and then ready, set, go. There's no rules, you just throw. Now, do you have to throw it right away? No, but you have to do a full-on, I guess, throw, if you want to call it, like a baseball throw. So you can't just grab and sweep up, right? If you just grab and sweep up and toss, that doesn't count. You have to actually grab it and then throw it. Sort of left hand to right hand throw, I think, just to keep things fair. But this kind of game, I kind of feel like you can have it no holds bar. Do whatever you want. Once they've thrown the burrito, and mind you, if no one gets hit, you keep on doing it until someone gets hit. Whoever gets hit loses. They'll be given the bruise burrito, token, burritos come back in the middle, play continues. And it'll go round and round, continuing to do the pickup from your personal pile or the communal pile, having battles, placing down 3 of a kind cards, earning your points, and once all the burrito bruises have been issued, the round ends. And then you will count the number of points, each player will count the number of points that they've gotten. And once that's determined, it'll decide who the victor of that round 1 was, and they'll be given the Fear Me. Then cards will be collected, shuffled, redistributed again into the personal deck and communal deck. 5 cards per person. Second round begins, and you'll go through the exact same play. And then once that round is over, you'll tally up the points. Whoever is the winner of that round, if it is the same person that initially won round 1, they are the ultimate winner. If not, let's just say second round went to someone else, no problem. Now you each grab a burrito, 3, 2, 1 burrito, have at it. Whoever wins that battle is the ultimate burrito victor. So there you go. I don't know what else to say about this game. I think the concept, and I've seen some gameplays online, and it's silly. It is quite hilarious. I think it's more hilarious maybe with adults, because you've got those adults who are the quick ninjas, and they dive over the couch before they get hit, and then they're all of a sudden you've got this battlefield going on. Probably wouldn't recommend it if you have any fine china in a cabinet somewhere in your living room. But at the end of the day, this is exactly what you see. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing less to it. It is matching 3 of a kind, having a little bit of a hilarious, funny, intermediate break in between by throwing a burrito at each other. For kids, 7 and up, I think this makes sense. I think for anybody younger, I think it's fair to say maybe 4 or 5 or 6. I played with my daughter because this was her gift, and she really wanted to crack it open and have a look at these burritos. And we gave it a go, and she gets, it's very straightforward in terms of the objective. When it comes to reaction time, I'm not expecting much for a 6 or 7-year-old. So there's a little bit of leeway when it comes to, how hard you want to try for that burrito. This isn't something that I would bring out all the time. As a party game, I get it. As a serious party game, no. I don't think I would. I don't think I would get this or go out to the store, and definitely wouldn't buy at retail price. If it was at a thrift store or clearance, then maybe just to have it. But I think for its price and what you're doing, no, I think there are other party games that are probably a bit more enjoyable. So there you go. That's Throw Throw Burrito, the semi-dexterity match card game where you are tossing a very cute plush or semi-plush burrito at your fellow burrito partier, and hoping to earn the most points that you can to be the ultimate burrito victor. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, stay bored.